The Old Man's Last Letter. It was a quiet morning in a small town. The sun was soft and the sky was clear. A young man named David was sitting in his office, looking at his computer screen, but his mind was somewhere else. He had just received a message from his hometown. His father had passed away. David put his phone down and closed his eyes. He had not spoken to his father for almost 3 years. Work, meetings, city life, he always said he was too busy. Now it was too late. 2 days later, David took the bus back to his small village. The road was long and full of memories. He remembered his father's voice, strong and warm. He remembered their small wooden house, the smell of coffee, and the sound of birds in the morning. When he arrived, the house looked the same, quiet, clean, full of old photos. A kind neighbor, Mrs. Green, gave him a small box. "Your father told me to give this to you," she said softly. "He said you would come one day." David took the box with shaking hands. Inside, there were many letters, all written by his father. Each one had a date, one for every year since David had left home. Letter 1. Dear David, I hope you are doing well in the city. I know life is busy there. I am proud of you, my son. Your mother would be proud too. Don't forget to eat well and rest. Remember, no matter how far you go, this house is always your home. Dad! David smiled sadly. He could almost hear his father's voice while reading. He opened the next letter. Letter 2. Dear David, it has been 1 year since you left. The garden is full of flowers this spring. I fixed your old bike. Maybe one day you will ride it again. Sometimes I talk to your photo in the kitchen. It makes the house less quiet. I miss your laugh. Take care, my son. Dad! David felt a tear fall down his cheek. He had not called home for his father's birthday that year. He remembered thinking, I'll call next week, but he never did. He opened another letter, dated 2 years later. Letter 3. Dear David, I know you are busy and I don't want to bother you. I just want to say that I'm happy you are doing well. Sometimes I sit by the window and watch the road, hoping maybe your car will come down the hill. If not this week, maybe next. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to rest. And remember, I am always here. Dad! David's hands trembled. He could see his father sitting by the window, waiting for a visit that never came. He whispered, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry. There was one last envelope in the box. It was different, older paper, with a small note on the front. For when I'm gone. David's heart beat faster. He slowly opened it. The last letter. My dear son, if you are reading this, It means I have gone to a place where I cannot write anymore. Please don't be sad. I had a good life. I had you, and that was enough. I know we did not talk much in the end. I understand. Life is busy, and you have dreams to chase. I was the same when I was young. I made the same mistake with my own father. But I want you to know one thing, David. Every letter I wrote, every word, every day I waited, it was never out of anger. It was always out of love. People think love needs big words or gifts. But love is also in small things. In a letter, a warm meal, or waiting by the window. Don't feel guilty, my son. Just live well. Be kind. And when you look at the stars at night, maybe look for me there. I will still be watching over you. With love, always, Dad. David couldn't hold back his tears. He pressed the letter to his heart and cried silently. All the words he never said, all the calls he never made, now echoed in his mind. He looked around the old house, the table, the chair, the window, everything his father had touched. On the table, he saw something else, a half-finished letter. It began with the same words as all the others. Dear David, I hope you are doing well. David sat down, took a pen, and continued writing below his father's words. Dear Dad, I finally came home. I read your letters. I'm sorry it took me so long to understand. Thank you for loving me, even when I forgot to love you back. I promise to write to you too, even if you're far away now. He folded the paper gently and placed it inside the box with the other letters. Then he smiled through his tears and whispered, Goodbye, Dad, and thank you. Outside, the wind blew softly through the trees. The morning sun touched the small window, and for a moment, David thought he saw a shadow sitting there. A familiar figure smiling at him, warm and proud. Message of the story. Sometimes the words we don't say become the loudest in our hearts. Love from family doesn't need big actions, just small letters, warm memories, and time to listen before it's too late. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.